afternoon. Welcome to Freeport Middle School tonight. Should be a big one. The last regular season game of 2017-18 as the Highlands Golden Rams visit the Freeport Yellow Jackets. Along with the Dean Mike Choma, Chandler Timmons alongside. This is Mike Pavlik greeting you from the beautiful new Freeport gym. We had a chance to be here a couple of years ago, and we have our return visit, and I think we may be coming here more in the future.
Yes, Mike, looks like you're going to be in our section next year. I was talking to Coach Mike Beal. He feels like we do. It's going to be us, Knock, them, Derry, Mount Pleasant, and York, and he says you'll love those rides.
Yeah, he's already got to do it, so yes. God bless him. Well, Rams haven't played since last Tuesday. Freeport had a game on Friday. We have the rest versus rush factor.
Well, Mike, every team in our section's played since last Tuesday except us, but I got a stat for you. Coming off of 5 days rest, we've done it 6 times.
Oh, good.
Our record is 6-0 in those 6 games. We average 67 points a game, give up 40. So rest seems to help this team. Let's hope it helps tonight.
Guess what? Our first playoff game will be the same.
There you go.
So
I love it.
That could help. Okay, now why, people always ask, why do you schedule this game on the last Monday? I think you almost just answered your question.
Yeah, Mike, it's why rest when you can play, and why not this game? 2 teams with a combined record of 31-9, border towns, both trying to impress the seeding committee. Tonight's the last night to do it. And again, what I like about it, Mike, they're the leading team in offense in their section. We're the leading team in offense in our section. So I think they're going to try to run with us.
Highlands has won 4 in a row. Freeport's won 7 in a row. Combined, these 2 teams have won 27 of their last 29 games. There's 2 red-hot teams coming in here right now, and that should make it an excellent game. You look at Freeport coach Mike Beal. In his 3rd stint, 11 years overall, they have the killer bees.
There's no doubt about it, Mike. And again, it's sophomore Isaiah Bauman. He's averaging 22.8 in his last 5 games. He had 33-point performance against Kiski, and not to be outdone, Benville hit 33 the other night against Deer Lake. He had 8 3-pointers, Mike, and how they do it is they basically the old dribble drive, penetrate, kick it out. That's the type of defense we like to play. We like to not let people get by us. We like to jump the passing lane, so it's going to be their offense against our defense. Should be a great one. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, it should be a good one here tonight at Freeport. These 2 teams getting ready to find out. Tomorrow night, the meeting will be in Green Tree to find out where everyone's going to play. Both of these teams, of course, are in the playoffs, and they're ready to find out their fate. Well, Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights is your home for the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a unique environment where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment. Okay, we've gotten into February now, so a lot of the people that started off as a New Year type of thing that have fallen by the wayside have now left you open a spot. Now you have no excuse. You might as well get in there. Membership's available for as low as $10 a month. They have everything you need: equipment, cardio, strength, free weights. And if you're young, if you're in high school, 16-year-olds can have their own membership, and teens 13 to 15 can join accompanied by an adult 18 or year older each time they visit. There's no excuse not to get in there. Get into Planet Fitness now. I know, I'm sure you've been there.
Mr. Loveland, Dave Loveland, is next to us. He's a member up there. He told me he saw Mike Choma look like there. Yeah. I said, tell him I'm sorry next time you see him.
It's Planet Fitness, the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights. Stop by today for details. Tip-off coming up. It's Highlands against the Freeport Yellow Jackets, and it's right after this.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Highlands Golden Rams. We'll start number 4, Chris Chantelli, 6'2" senior, averaging 7 points a game. Number 10, Ryan Signorella, comes in averaging 8.2, 6-foot senior. Number 20, John Price, sophomore, 6'7", averages 9.8 per game. Number 12, Sean Ersick, senior, 6'6", averages 12.4 per game. And number 23, Luke Cochran, averages 11.3, sophomore, 6'1". Now the Freeport Yellow Jackets wearing their white home uniform. They will start number 3, Isaiah Bauman, a 6'1" sophomore, one of the killer bees. Let's add Jalen Brown to the killer bee list, Mike. He wears number 2, 6-foot junior. Number 4, Gavin Skratsky, a senior, getting his first start. His brother Aiden is ill tonight, not playing. 21, Damon Shiring, 6'2" senior. And the coach's son, number 24, Ben Bill, 6'2" senior. Mike, you get it, killer bees, Yellow Jackets?
I get it.
There you go.
I get it.
And actually, we got to watch him closely, Mike, because we're going to see him in
section next year, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, Freeport comes
seniors,
in 15-5. Highlands is 16-4. We'll get into brackets later on. We both have some ideas on those. Again, we mentioned this.
Freeport's have not shared them. We shared them with everybody but ourselves.
But we haven't talked to each other about them. Highlands has won 4 in a row, 14 of their last 15. Freeport's won 7 in a row, 13 of their last 14. Since December 22nd, each of these teams has lost 1 game.
Amazing, huh?
And that's it.
And Mike, again, you said Freeport's 15-5. They lost 3 in a row early in the year. They lost to Valley, Shadyside, Indiana. Then you're right, they've been on this great tear ever since. So again, it should be a good one here tonight. Tune up for the playoffs. Now, we'll talk about the playoffs a little bit later on. There'll be a couple scrimmages in between. One thing I recommended to coach, bring Lincoln Park in. We never got to play them during the year. Maybe we'll get a scrimmage. Great crowd for a Monday night, by the way.
Ball up in the air, and Big Monday underway from Freeport. Steve Mitterator, Nick Pavlik, and Rob Arminio are tonight's 3 officials. Rams move right to left, dressed in their brown. Freeport the home white. They throw it underneath. Good save by Christ. Work it back out top to Cochran. Puts it on the floor, throws it inside, and Tonelli saved it. Now to Ersick, a little jumper. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Freeport, and lost out of bounds.
Nice hustle
by Ben Beal. He's unable to keep it. Of course, we saw his brother Mike play when we were section mates back in old Section 1 in AAA.
Now playing third base for IUP, Mike. Nursing major.
Tremendous athlete. Johnny Christ for 3. Down, and the Rams lead 3-0.
Picking up where he left off against Gateway the other day, Mike. Johnny hit 2 threes in that big game. The one is still the section for us.
Johnny's 12th 3 of the year.
Dangerous pass by Brown, Mike, one-hander.
Now Bauman worked it left side. That's Beal, and it's blocked. Beal hit 11 three-pointers in their overtime win against Deer Lakes on Friday night.
Ball
Cochran, nice lead. Ersick lays it in, and it's 5-0.
The good, the better, for the best.
Freeport against pressure. This is Jalen Brown. He has some room. Drives in. Ersick blocked the shot.
He has done a great job blocking shots.
It's loose, and Bauman comes up with it. Now over to Skradsky. Of course, his brother not in there tonight.
Takes on the point guard, as you see right here, Mike, and he'll stay with him. He's blocked many shots that way. Blocked Bill's first one.
Bauman up. They go to the corner, and Shiring able to control it. Now he goes back to Brown. Brown kicked it to the corner. 3 balls on the way, and we're going to get a foul on Ersick 20 feet away from the basket. And Bauman will shoot 3 at 6:38.
That looked like the one from Johnny at the Hempfield game, Mike. It was well after the shot, but they're going to call 3 shots for him.
Let's go, Zane! Let's go,
Bauman is sophomore, so we'll be seeing him if we are section mates here in the future.
His dad was Alan, Mike. I don't know if you remember.
I do.
Yep, good ball player. A couple brothers, too, came out. David went to Albany, and Adam Bauman.
Albany, the Great Danes.
There you go. Mike, they come in averaging 69 per game, gives up 56. We come in 64 per game, giving up 51. So both teams are plus 13. So even on paper.
Bauman 0 for 2. He'll get a third. Foul was on Ersick, by the way. First one on him. First one either way. Just underway at Freeport on a Monday night. Final regular season game of the season. Kevin Smedick in attendance tonight. They're all here.
Kevin's coaching the 7th grade team, Mike, and it gives me a chance to
former Deer Lakes coach, as we mentioned.
Our 7th grade tournament is this Saturday, so come on down. We've got all day. Great teams in there. We'll mention that later on. Tell you who's there and when.
Bauman hits 1 out of 3. The Rams lead 5-1. Now Cochran goes Signorella in the corner. Back out to Tonelli, and now to Cochran, right at the B center circle. Oh, off the move to Christ. Oh, nice job to control it. Back to Ersick. His jumper's up no good. Rebound to Beal.
So next 2 Saturdays, Mike, we have 7th grade tournament this Saturday, 8th grade next. Both at the high school. Great fundraiser for the boosters. Come on down. Plenty of good food, too, Mike.
Beal stops, pops, missed it. Boy, I thought that might have gone off Skradsky, but they're going to give the ball to the Yellow Jackets, much to the chagrin of the Highlands faithful in attendance here tonight.
Got to give a shout out to Liz Timmons, Cabbage and Noodles. I know Chandler loves those, right, Chandler?
We didn't get a Atlantis coming. So we're Ash Wednesday coming up.
Ooh, that was
those of you watching on Comcast, you already got your Ash.
Yeah, that's right.
This is Beal right side. Drives into the paint. Kicks it baseline to Brown. Goes all the way in. Lays it up and scores. That's their first basket. And it's 5-3.
Rare than Highlands gives up baseline, Mike, but Brown took advantage of it.
Rams break the press. High post to Cochran. Back outside Tonelli. On the floor to Ursig. Cochran's open. Cochran lets it fly. It's off the back rim. No good. Rebound. They tip it. Ursig tipped it. Price got it.
2-3, Mike.
Back to Cochran. Off his leg. Freeport steals it. Chance to tie. Here comes Skradsky all the way down. Skradsky, oh boy. And a foul on Price, I guess. That was late.
Well after the fact, yeah.
Boy. Tremendous vertical leap by Tyler Stashinsky there. He got up high.
Yeah.
Skradsky heads to the line for 2 free throws.
Foul on Kreis, his first. That's 2 on Highlands.
I'm not saying it was a bad call, but it was late.
Gavin Skradsky, the 6'1 senior. They're 1 out of 3 from the line so far. Join the club.
See Fred Solis over the girls coach, Mike. They've had a great year this year. They're heading towards the playoffs. Our girls have a senior night tonight.
Skradsky can tie it here. Highlands scored the first 5. Freeport scored the last 4. Kreis gets way up there to get it, and he nearly lost it. He did lose it. It's Freeport's ball.
Yep, they're going to give it to Freeport. I got that for a second. Maybe they were going to.
Well, he last touched it.
I definitely.
I also thought he got knocked down.
Yeah.
Here's Brown. Now to Bauman. Bauman puts it on the floor, drives right to the basket.
There's
charging foul.
Christian Tonelli draws that charge. Great job by Kristen. Ball control, body control.
Jamie and Brian Neer here. They're actually going to get to see the whole game tonight.
Yes, last time they were here, it was a little bloody.
For Jamison, for sure. He could only play the first half.
And that was great sportsmanship that night. Remember, Mike?
Well, Dr. Lynch,
his son was playing,
and another Lynch here.
Came up, patched him up, and tried to get him to play the second half.
Price, another 3, and he cans it. 6 for Johnny, 2 from downtown, and the Rams lead 8-4.
Did you mention Mason Lee? Because he's a pupil, by the way.
Ooh, double team.
And
Highlands ball. Oh, my goodness.
Terrible. Oh, well.
Mike Beal liked the call. He thought it was a good call. Last time we saw Mike was in Cager, wasn't it? I think it was.
Yes, yep. For every yin, there's a yang, Mike.
You bet it. Jalen Brown, backcourt against Signorella. Rams put the pressure on. Now, with a high dribble and no call. Now it's loose and they're going to get Ursig. And Ursig's got 2 quickly, just 2 minutes and 36 seconds in.
Now let's go with that last call, Mike. The idea is he can't palm it if he's not advancing the ball. He was advancing the ball.
Sure he was.
That's going to be a palm.
Now the best 6 man in the business, Romello Freeman into the Highlands lineup. And Sean Ursig will sit down.
He has to with 2 fouls, Mike. On the way up, we were talking about foul problems.
And we say this all the time, and as we get the playoffs, we'll be saying it. Stosh needs to be able to substitute when he wants to, not when he has to. I stole that from Clint Hurdle about his bullpen, and he's 100% right. Another foul on Highlands. Rams have already committed 4, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter.
So far, only 1 for Freeport.
And the Yellow Jackets are not bashful about taking the ball to the basket. This is Damon Shiring, the senior at the line. They start 3 seniors just like the Rams did.
As we mentioned, averaging 69 a game, best in their section. Talked to Coach Bill before the game, Mike. He thinks either 8, 9, or 10 for the seedings. I said 8 and 9 are usually deaf.
Right.
But they made a good point. It's also going to be a ticket to the state playoffs.
Yeah.
One can drag in.
Yeah, they have a lot more
nice
down there. Nice dribble drive by Cochran. Takes it all the way to the basket, and he puts it in. It's 10-6 Rams. Now quickly, Skradsky wants to beat them all down, but the Rams are there. And Freeman has the weak side rebound. Out to Cochran. Cochran leaves it for Kreis. Right side, Signorella. Wide open for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Tonelli gets it to Cochran. He stops. He pops off the rim. Rebound, Bauman. Wants to lead it ahead, and he does to Shiring. He's going to slow things down. Now Bauman cuts to the goal. Got shut off. Beal loves those 3s. Good.
Mike, that's that dribble drive penetration kick. Highlands usually does a good job of getting in the lane, Mike, to stop that pass. At that time, completed by the Freeport Yellow Jackets, and we have a 10-9 game. Gives us a chance to talk about Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph. Proudly welcome Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Each year brings many changes and pieces in the healthcare industry, so it's vital you understand your options. Why not sit down at Lucchino's today and review your plan with an independent health agent who only has your best interest at heart? Turning 65, Mike, I got to go because Joe and Joe always know. Located at 2318 Freeport Road next to the Donut Connection, or call them at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance Financial Service put you on the road to financial stability.
Hello. Oh.
Today.
Mello missed the dunk. Now what's the call?
Johnny?
It's on Freeport. I think it's on Beal.
No, Mike, no call at all. On the line. Turnover.
Okay. Well, the Rams did such a tremendous job of breaking the press, and Mello missed the dunk. It's a foul on Beal. And that'll be his first.
I'm sorry, because the one guy just pointed to the line like he stepped out of bounds.
So that's 2 on Freeport. Beal picks up his first. 10-9, Highlands leads it. This is exactly what I expected. I don't know about anybody else.
Nope.
And Freeman lost his concentration. That was not a bad pass.
Third turnover for the Golden Rams, only 1 for Freeport, Mike.
By the time he realized it was coming, it was too late to go up for it.
Yep.
So Mello needs to shake the cobwebs out here early. Here's Brown.
Well, we talked about rest or rust, Mike. A little rust early, huh?
Signorella with Brown. Swing it to the corner, and it's hung on to over there by Garrett Schaffhauser. He made a bunch of key free throws in the
walk.
It is. Schaffhauser made a bunch of free throws at the end of the JV game.
Johnny helped out referee in that time, Mike.
And Garrett Schaffhauser, name very recognizable here.
They were tall. Remember, they were 6'7", the one kid.
Rams forecourt with a 1-point lead. Here's Tonelli. Back to Cochran.
The matchup zone, Mike.
Loops it into Christ. On the handoff to Signorella, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a couple. Highlands leading it 10-9.
Signorello hit the line for 2.
Winter is upon us, so why not stop into Highland Tire in their newest location, Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley for 25 consecutive years. You needed them this morning.
Yes.
Family owned and operated since 1961. Nobody saw that one coming. Nice job by the weather guessers. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area, and if you don't see it on site, they'll get it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com. You can call them in Trenton at 724-224-9222. Latrona Heights, 724-224-7900. Highland Integrity Alignment, 224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, we deliver. 12-9 Highlands as Sig goes 2 for 2.
Full court pressure again, Mike.
Now back out to Brown.
1-4 across, Mike. Offensive set. Sig draws the point guard, Brown.
Here's Bauman. Now to Schaffhauser.
Now look, Mike, all of a sudden Sig is on Schaffhauser. They switch every screen. Yep.
Here's Beal.
That's the great thing about this team, Mike. They can switch on every screen, put anybody in.
Oh, Brown takes Freeman to the basket and lays it in. Brown left Mello in the dust that time, and it's 12-11.
You don't see that very often. We're going to see Mr. Brown next year, Mike. He's only a junior.
12-11, Highlands by 1. Here's Freeman baseline. They say it goes to Freeport. I never saw Johnny touch it.
Touched it last, according to the referee. 4th Highlands turnover. Here comes full court pressure. Highlands ahead by 1.
Here's Brown. Freeport looking for their first lead.
He's really getting ridden by Sig, huh? Literally.
Now they kick it over to the corner, and the 3 ball is rattled in and out. The tip is over the board, and this is going to go to Highlands at 138.
That took a while, didn't it? Here comes full court pressure by Freeport, Mike. Good teams like to be pressed. Remember that, Mike.
Yes.
We haven't seen much pressure this year, have we?
Signorella's wide open, but doesn't take it. He got closed off quickly over there. Now Shiren.
Yep, straight 2-3.
Here's Freeman. Spin move, and he's fouled. And Romello Freeman will go to the line and shoot a pair.
That was a straight 2-3 that time, Mike. We haven't seen much pressure this year, have we?
Not a whole lot, no. Well, high school seniors, you can learn the skills you need to start a career in the high-demand field of healthcare in less than a year. Pittsburgh is in need of skilled healthcare workers, and Career Training Academy offers half-day or evening classes to suit your needs. Serving the AK Valley for over 35 years, CTA offers programs in medical or dental assisting, medical billing and coding, and our new phlebotomy technician program. New starts every month. It's very important to remember you can get in. We're getting February's short. We're getting to March quickly, so you can get in there. Call Career Training Academy today at 724-337-1000.
I think the next start is the last week in February.
Okay. Mello's second falls. Rams are 4 for 4. You folks scouting will need to know that the Rams are very good from the line.
Yes.
14-11.
Go get it!
That was my Sabruder speech. There's Bauman. Tries to get around Signorella. Carried it through there. He traveled.
Yep.
Good call there. Turnover Freeport at 106. Highlands with a 3-point lead.
Third turnover for Freeport. Here comes full court pressure again, Mike. Seems like it's token, though. They retreat.
They trap Luke, but he's able to get it across. Now Freeman to Myers. Short little jumper. Boy, he was too close.
Wide right.
Highlands will get it back. Corey shot a 3, even though he was only 14 feet away.
What I like, Mike, is they pressure right at the half-court line, too. They drop off, they try to trap you at half-court.
Signorella tries to get around Bauman, but can't.
Look
Freeman
at this.
does. And it's off a leg out of bounds. He tried to get it down low to Timmons, but good job by Freeport to get a foot on it and knock it out.
That was one time he was looking for the better shot, but I think he had the best shot. He should have just taken it.
48 seconds left of the first quarter. On the alley-oop to Freeman, he missed it. Mello will try it again and lay it in.
How about that, Mike? Yeah.
16-11, Highlands matches their biggest lead.
He is so darn athletic, huh?
He can get up there, no question about that. He's smiling at him. Now they're going to get Cochran on a foul. Luke knew it. That's 5 on Highlands. Freeport's committed 4. 32 seconds left of the first quarter. We're very close to the parents tonight, and it's a lot of fun, I got to tell you. They're a good group to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
This is the stuff we don't get to hear normally.
Got a couple extra referees.
Here's Skradsky. That was Melody Cochran. Here's Beal. Jumper off the back iron, but Shiring able to get in there and get it, and Freeport will reset it. They have 17 seconds. Arrow belongs to Freeport. Here's Beal left side. He'll shoot it from anywhere. Now Schaffhauser.
He's going to have to. 9 seconds to
Skradsky
go.
at 8 seconds. Skradsky tries to drive in, goes all the way through, puts up a wild one high off the glass and ends it.
Skradsky for 2.
Quickly, the Rams aren't going to have a chance to get it up there, and that's the end of the first quarter with a score. Highlands 16, Freeport 13.
That was a no-looker, Mike. He didn't even look at the basket.
No, he didn't.
This is a chance to talk about the Boucher Agency. Many companies give you your car insurance quotes. Only Nationwide can back it up with dedicated licensed professionals and superior claim service. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to help you relieve some of the stress involved with insuring those young teen drivers. Ask about Nationwide Insurance Young Driver Discount. When you compare, no one beats Nationwide's rates for young drivers. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, John and Mel, today at 724-224-4300 and let them help you choose the coverage that's right for you and your family. Evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 9 to 7. Wednesday, Friday, 9 to 6. And don't forget Saturdays, 9 to 1. Remember, the AK Valley, the Bouchers, and Nationwide are on your side.
And there you see the story. The Highlands numbers are on the right. You see Ursig, number 12, has 2 fouls, and you see Brown for Freeport has 2 fouls for them. First quarter in the books, Highlands with a 3-point lead and been back and forth.
Mike, we have a correction to make.
We do. Oh, that's right.
From our last broadcast.
I have a correction to make.
Well,
my mistake.
I agree too. Courtesy of Sean and Robin Bennis. Tom Myers won 2 of those section titles in 85-86. We gave him Rich Falter.
It's 69, 70, 72 Chuck Gugino, 86 and 87 Tom Myers, 02, 07, 08 Rich Falter, 2011 Sean Bennis, 2018 Tyler Stashinsky. That's what we have.
So we have a 5th head to add to the Mount Rushmore of Highlands coaches.
And that's 10 Highlands section titles in 50 years.
By the way, you know how Sean knew about it?
He was on the team.
He was on the team.
And that made perfect sense. There's a Three that's missed, and Cochran chases it down in the corner. Out to Kreis, had Tanilli ahead of the field. Johnny's going to bring it all the way down, kick it to the corner, and it's tipped out of bounds nicely by... Wait a minute. By Schaffhauser.
Yeah, they're going to fix it. Mike, one of our sponsors had 2 kids on that team. Bob and Jeff Mills,
okay.
boys. Todd Hadachek, talk about great names. Chip Natowski, Chuck Moser, Oak.
Oh, yeah.
And Mark Kaprivnikar.
3 by Cochran, nothing but nylon from the right side. Luke's got 5, and the Rams lead it by 6, 19-13.
I said to Robin, I could see Mark Kaprivnikar and Tom Myers button heads a few times.
Once or twice. The local shops had Highlands as an 8-point favorite. Beal jumper in and out, no good. Rebound Signorella.
They're at 6 right now and running.
Lead it ahead to Kreis. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound. Beal got back there quickly to get it for Freeport. Do the Yellow Jackets want to push it? This is Stradsky. Left it back to Shiring, and now Beal from way downtown. It's off the rim. Soft rims, aren't they?
Yes.
Kreis had it, lost it. Bauman got the rebound. Beal scores on the rebound. A lot of standing around from the guys in brown on that one. Freeman, send it in, big fella.
Melo's catching up with Johnny, Mike. Pressure now from the Golden Rams. They like to build out the momentum here.
21-15. Rams by 6. This is Shiring in the corner. Back to Beal. Again, he hit 8 against Deer Lakes. 33 points on Friday night, and they needed them all. They won in overtime. And Bauman's fouled as he goes to the basket.
I mean, Johnny's second, Mike.
Jay Bauman will head to the line for 2.
Yeah, Bauman will shoot 2 shots at 6:17. No, they give it to Freeman. That's fine.
Interesting, yeah. We'll take it.
I have to make
1-1.
I have to make an addendum.
Yes.
So Isaiah Bauman will shoot.
That's your dribble drive penetration.
And Mike Beal's trying to get it on.
He's tall ticking for it. And now we're going to have a conference.
Johnny's going to end up with this foul. No, he's not.
Nope. They're going to leave it as is.
Was Mello anywhere near?
No. Again, great thing about this, if you're watching on YouTube, back it up and see if we're right.
Exactly.
I'm giving you the human eye. I love going back and watching the games, Mike, because you can time mark them.
And a lot of people have been watching on YouTube, too. We thank everybody out there. You know where we got a ton is on the Alderdice game. You didn't figure anybody from Highlands wanted to watch that one, so a lot of City League people maybe.
Yep.
Thanks to everyone. We appreciate it.
I was using my mobile device, which we'll be talking about in a few minutes, to show Romelo's slam against Greensburg-Salem.
Oh, the one where Sig threw it off the board.
Yes, it was Bobby Salk's birthday yesterday, so we had a party at Applebee's, and we showing everybody that dunk.
21-17, Rams by 4. Cochran forecourt.
And what they were impressed most with Mike.
Schaffhauser, they rode him off.
Turnover.
He did give him a little push. There's no doubt about that. Here comes Beal back the other way.
There's not only a dunk, Mike, the fact there. Travel. Yep, 4 turnover. How he didn't preen there. He went back, played defense, got a steal, and that's what you do when you're a good ball player.
Let's say we come back a little early halftime and do brackets. You want to do that?
We can do that. That'll be fun. Mine's burning a hole in my pocket here. I want to show it to you.
Sean Ersick back out there with his 2 fouls. Here's Cochran. Kicked out of bounds by Freeport. Well, they're active in passing lanes. They'll use their legs, use whatever. There's no penalty in high school to kick it out, so why not? Deflections are important.
I will not only give you the brackets, Mike. I'll give you the how and the why. There's a push there. Gone it. Shoved Ersick in the back.
Oh, Freeman's going to intercept it.
He called for a fair catch.
He read the route.
Yep.
He jumped it. Here comes Mello back the other way. Kreis!
Oh!
Here's Johnny!
There's Johnny indeed. Wow.
23-17.
Talk about authority, Mike. Blowing up that baseline.
Highlands by 6. Matches their longest lead. Could have been a walk there, but Bauman's able to save it.
Freeport
Cochran
has a great student section across the way, Mike. They're stunned.
Nice spin move. The shot is missed, and Kreis got the rebound. Out to Cochran. 5 minutes left, first half. Highlands by 6. Freeman puts it on the floor. 360. Had it blocked. And saved by Beal. Great job by Beal defensively. The block and a steal. Now with a head fake, tries to get around Cochran and draws the foul.
It's going to be Luke's second.
Benville hits the line for 2.
And their student section, Mike, is right at the Highlands basket. Then, like I said, it got real quiet over there when Johnny did that.
The Rams are racking up the fouls at Freeport in the bonus. Freeport's only committed 4 themselves. So this is Ben Beal at the line, 6'2 senior. Drains it first. He's got 6. He's their leading scorer.
It's called the silencer when you do that, Mike.
23-18, Highlands by 5. Rams trying to win their 5th in a row. Freeport's trying to win their 8th in a row.
Like you said, both teams are on quite the run here.
Second one also down.
2 for 2 for Ben Beal.
Beal has 7, a 3, a 2, and 2 foul shots. 23-19.
Right here, Mike, that's what they want to trap.
Freeman got it through and laid it in. Great pass by Cochran. And again, off the bench, the best 6th man in the business has 8 points, and it's 25-19.
He has done a great job, Mike, in that role.
He shook off a little rust. He had rust to start with. It's gone.
Visited Mercyhurst last couple of days, Mike, so he's got Erie on his mind.
Coach Marty Schutzel. Little runner in the lane by Bauman is good. That's his first basket, 5th point. It's 25-21.
They're not going away, Mike.
Against pressure, bad pass by Tenilli.
One place you don't want to throw that
out of
ball,
bounds.
Mike. Yep. That's where their trap is, right at midcourt. And that was a little bit lazy, and Highlands lucky to get it back. We've got to take the ball to our bigs right there, Mike. Break the press, go right to the bigs. That'll get them out of that press in a hurry. What's our totals?
I have Johnny at 18 and Romello at 12.
30 slams this year. Is that 30-0, by the way?
Yeah, I don't think we've had one against. Here's Kreis. Back out top to Cochran. Here it comes. It's off the back iron. Rebound. Sig tried to get a piece of it. Tip it. It's loose. Are they going to call a Highlands foul there?
They're going to call Sig with his hand in the cookie jar.
There it is.
Yep.
And Freeport will shoot the 1-and-1 at the other end at 3:52. We could be here all night.
Speaking of dunks, Mike, Cager Classic coming March 23rd. Skills competition March 24th is the game. Big announcement today from Glenn Mills and the gang. Rob Carmody from Mars will be appearing. And you talk about slamming the ball. He definitely does it. His dad's going to coach him for the last time in the Cager Classic. And Dana Petrushka is going to be coaching the girls.
And she's been there multiple times.
Yes. Boys side, for the East, it'll be Valley, Mark Foe. And for the girls, our buddy,
Jason Kerr.
sometimes cameraman.
Nice
Jason
job by
Kerr.
Kreis all the way with a lay-in.
That's what you have to
Jason
do,
Kerr will be
Mike.
one of the few people to play in the cager and then coach in the cager. It's
Play,
a small
coach,
list.
and film.
Yeah, and shot, exactly. Shiring for 3, no. Rebound Highlands.
But you see how they attacked last time, Mike? Just get it right past that spot right there where we want to trap, take it right to the box.
Cochran to Kreis, now left side Signorella with a head fake, drives all the way in.
Nice
Oh,
job
nice
by
little
Sid,
runner, but it's
yep.
got a lid on it. Brown has the rebound. Freeport with it down 4 at 3:20. A steal by Kreis with the reach in.
He needs to get it to a guard now. There you go.
Now to Cochran.
Need to get somebody on the blocks, guys.
Signorella uses a Kreis screen. Tenilli right side.
Playing man now, Mike.
Tenilli got shut off, now got it to Freeman. Oh, nice dumped out of
What a
Kreis.
great
Extra pass, Tenilli.
Oh!
Can't get it to go. Rebound Beal.
The good for the great, Mike. That was point blank. Yikes.
Jalen Brown out top center circle here at 2:50 to go first half. Highlands by 4.
And they're running the circle play here, Mike. They just try to get a rub off at the high post.
Brown got to Beal. Tried to work.
Johnny could have got one there, Mike.
Oh, I think Shiren could have got one.
They both could have got one. How's that?
There's Beal for 3. It's off the front rim, and there's all brown shirts. And here comes Freeman. He had Tenilli ahead in the corner, but he goes to Signorella instead. Tenilli's waving. Please, me, I'm here.
They're going to call 3 seconds on Romello. It's a good call, Mike. He never got out of the paint.
Stosh with the double cobra?
Yeah.
That's the way I feel.
Yeah. Well, again, like I said, they skipped past over top of him. He's got to step out. Didn't do it.
Wayne Greiser with a few thousand words for one of the four.
Whoa!
There there's a block. Kreis and Mello were both up there. Here comes Myers out of the corner. It's an air ball, but it comes right to Signorella. Signorella steps back and hits it.
There you go, Mike. You miss one, you come right back and hit one. All of a sudden, Highlands up 7. That magic number, Mike.
30-23.
Love those 7-point leads.
Magic number 57, of course. Every time Highlands allows 57 or less, they're 13 and up.
Keep that one going. It's going to be tough to hold these guys under 57, Mike.
Here's Shiring. 140 to go, and they have 43, so you're right on those kind of numbers. Skradsky left it off to Shiring. Highlands has the arrow, 134. This is Brown. Brown tried to get around Kreis. And they switch off, and you see Cochran take him. Brown drives all the way through. Boy, he charged and got away with it. Kicked it back to the corner. Back outside. 3 ball by Shiring is no good. Tip to Kreis.
Numbers.
Out to Myers. Lead ahead to Sig. Drives, lays, scores.
Nice job by Myers to see Sig ahead of the pack. And now it's 9.
32-23 Highlands.
And that's how quick it can happen, Mike, when somebody wants to run with you. Beats those 37-30 affairs.
Highlands on a 6-0 run. We're less than a minute first half. Again, the Dean and I will take a crack at brackets. Fall away by Shiring is no good. The Rams have the rebound. Here comes Cochran. Push it to Freeman. Mello with a reverse. It won't go. It's Shiring on the weak side.
Speaking of push, Mike, you got a little push in the back.
Now they're going to flip it to the corner to Beal, and he lost the handle. That was just an awkward pass for Ben over there. He was in the corner. He was ready to go, but the pass just was too close to his feet. It's like a first baseman. You'd rather have the regular short hop than the long hop, and that's what killed him.
7 turnovers now for Freeport. Highlands committed 6.
Okay, strategy time. 30 seconds to go with the ball and the arrow. You got to try to get the twofer here.
9-point lead.
And a 9-point lead.
Dangerous pass there.
Freeman makes the save. Cuts through. They're going to call a travel. Okay, I guess they are.
7-7. Turnovers. Highlands 12 turnovers per game. Forces 15.
22 seconds. Freeport with a basketball, down 9.
I thought that was a key number in the Gateway game, Mike. We forced 18 turnovers in that game, only committed 8.
Tremendous defensively.
Yep. Jalen Brown, Mike, he is one-handed pass. They're going to come back to haunt him.
Last 3 times Highlands has played Gateway. Gateway scored 30 points each game. Oh, nice job on the rebound by Brown. He's got 6. Rams got to hurry. Freeman's not going to get it up in time, and that's the end of the first half here at Freeport with the score. Highlands 32, Freeport 25. If you've been putting off this much-needed work around the house, maybe a leaky roof, or remodeling your kitchen, bathroom, or basement, let the pros at Beanie Home Renovations have your home looking like new for the new year. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian E. and his crew at Beanie Home Renovations guarantee that your job will be completed on time, exactly the way you want it. Customer service is their top priority. Give Brian a call today at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or find them on Facebook for money-saving offers. Beanie Home Renovations. They're 3 rows in front of us, where the B is always busy. Halftime, Highlands 32, Freeport 25. We'll be back and take a guess at brackets right after this. Back at halftime, the Rams leading it 32-25, and we're going to discuss brackets now. The Dean and I, we don't know what they're going to do. We don't know what if they're going to count tonight, or it should be counted because if it's played, I don't know why.
I would think so. It's our bracket show. Turn on the
bracket
music.
show. Okay, so we're going to put let's get the graphics aren't working, Chandler. The graphics aren't working.
Chandler?
And there's no graphics. Okay,
what does that do?
It's fine. Okay, here we go. Number 1 seed. Do you have
Mars?
Okay, so do I. Okay, now we're going to do the first 3 seeds because they get buys.
Right.
Your number 2 seed is
Franklin Regional.
That's who I have also. And your number 3 seed is
the Highlands Golden Rams.
Okay, now why did you seed Franklin Regional ahead of Highlands?
For the simple reason that they beat McKeesport, who was the section champ recently.
And we don't have, and the Highlands doesn't have any non-section win that matches that win. That's the way I look at it.
That's why I did
We split. Now, I know a lot of people have it the other way because they're going with the last time the 2 teams played, where Highlands handled them pretty easily. So
I think we owe Franklin Regional a thank you note for doing that, by the way. It moved us both up.
So let's go down the left side for you. You have Mars as the 1 seed. They'll get a bye. What's your 8-9 game?
Gateway Lower Highlands.
Okay, I have Gateway West Allegheny. Okay, the winner of that will then play Mars in the quarterfinals.
Correct.
Okay, now as your 4 seed you have
McKeesport.
As do I, and they will play 13.
Armstrong.
That's what I have also.
We're matching.
Your 5 seed is?
Moon. They fell, Mike. They lost to Montour on Friday, so I moved them down to 5.
I have Trinity at 5, and your 12 is?
Greensburg Salem.
Okay, that's what I have also. So then on the other side, we have Franklin Regional is the 2. Notice we're saving Highlands' opponent to last.
There you go.
Your 7 is?
West Allegheny.
Okay.
That's your team.
That's where I have Laurel Highlands sitting. And your 10 is?
Albert Gattleton.
I have Hampton there. So I have Laurel Highlands, Hampton going against.
Wow, we went off on that one.
We did.
Yep.
Highlands is at 3, and they'll play the winner of?
I have Trinity Hampton. You're not going to have that, are you?
No, I have Moon Albert Gallatin.
Moon is down to 6.
I have Moon down to 6. Moon's had a bad finish.
Yeah.
Moon's lost in their last 9 games. They're 4-5, 5-4.
Well, here's how I.
And they lost to Montour, which is not a good loss. Their last game Friday.
My how is Franklin Regional beat McKeesport. That pulled us both up. Moon lost to Montour. That
dropped them down, right.
Now my why, Mike. My why is if you take a look at the brackets, you'll get a semifinal if it works out. The Moon Mars huge gate there. And Highlands Franklin Regional, 15 runs. That'll be another huge gate.
I think Trinity at this point is probably better than McKeesport. So I have them as the 4 and the 5. That would be a semifinal match to win Section 1. As Highlands that would be a quarterfinal match. You could have a Franklin Regional Highlands semifinal to win Section 3. And believe me, they want to sell those tickets too.
Well, I'd much rather have a Trinity Hampton winner than a Moon Albert Gallatin winner, because
so would I, but when have they ever done us any favors?
We're about to find out. Tune in tomorrow.
That'll be tomorrow. We'll see how close we come. We did a pretty good job last year. I think we both had Laurel Highlands last year.
Yes, we did.
Let's not do that again. No. We love you, Bryce.
Like to play Laurel.
We love you, Bryce Lasky, but we don't want to see you anymore.
I think we'd handle him this year, Mike. Right off the bat, man-to-man 4.
Signorella's open. His 3's on the way. It's off the back rim, and in a corner, chasing it down is Bauman.
Again, Highlands a little foul trouble. 3 guys at 2, Mike. They have to be careful.
Bauman had a tipped aside by Christ.
That pass is the one we have to get, Mike. That kickback pass, that's the one they like to use coming out for 3. Dribble, drive, kick.
This is Bauman. Now Skradsky. Brown found a cutter, and Bauman lays it in. Boy, a great job on the pick and roll there, and it's 32-27. Freeport scored the last 4. Here's Cochran. And Brown reached in and picked up his 3rd foul at 7:09.
And Mike, empty possession coming out, too. We had the twofer, and we didn't take advantage of it.
So Brown has 3, and Mike Beal hung his head when he saw that.
He's going to leave him in there, Mike. Again, Dave doesn't mean anything to the standings. Next year might be different.
Here's Johnny Christ. Now to Cochran. He's wide open. Here comes.
Off the glass.
The bank. Late night banking hours in Sarver. 38-27. 35-27.
John Mason over there, a smile on his face, Mike.
That's 2 from downtown for Luke Cochran. He's the Rams leader in that department this year. And ball hit the line. And Tonelli's saying the ball never hit the line. And he was right there. I think he had a better look than the official did. And judging by some of the calls we've seen tonight.
And that line is the blue line.
An unidentified, I'm not gonna identify him. An unidentified Freeport fan. Oh, and there's one off the glass by Beal. What good for the goose is good for the gander. He's got 10.
Wow.
Signorella's hammered.
Ben Beal gets his 2nd.
An unidentified Freeport fan came over at halftime and said, "We paid the officials, but so far not enough."
I will identify, and that was Mr. Alessino. Well, I'll tell you about him, Mike. He has a son, Matt, plays on the 8th grade team. They'll be down at our place February 24th. 6'5". How you like that? In 8th grade. And they have quite a team. Like I said, their 7th grade team is outstanding. 8th grade team is too. They beat Highlands 7th and 8th grade team. So we're going to be out for revenge. Come on over. High school, both dates. How you like that for a soft start?
Signorella 4 for 4 from the line.
He has 9.
The Rams are 6 for 6 from the line tonight. They lead at 37-30.
And we tried a half-court trap right there.
Now Bauman quickly to Beal. Corner now. Skradsky. Back out to Brown. Puts it on the floor. Drives in.
Dribble.
Price blocked it. Brown got in a little bit of trouble down by the baseline, but kicked it back outside. And Skradsky puts it on the floor.
Whoa.
Dribble drive with the blow-by. And puts it in. 37-32.
That's the time, Mike, when they switched, but nobody picked up. That's one of the few problems you have with switching is if they both go to the same guy, you got a problem.
Tinley got in a little bit of trouble with the trap, but able to get it across to Signorella.
We need to go to the big
And a
right
steal
there. Yep.
by Bauman with Cochran back. Oh, great play by Cochran to knock it away from him. Signorella back the other way, 2-on-2. Here comes Kreis all the way through, and he draws the foul.
Brown's going to get his fourth, Mike. That's big because he's their point guard, Mike. You know what I call that?
And Johnny took it right at him.
Yep.
What a great play by Luke Cochran down here.
Yep.
To stop the basket and get the steal and the turnover.
I call that cutting off the head of the snake, Mike. When you take the point guard out, that's good news for you.
B&J Sports, located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights, has been outfitting our local sports teams and the great fans of the AK Valley for more than 5 decades. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. High school jackets, team uniforms, and trophies. Any kind of sports equipment, you just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're open 9 to 5 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Stop in today or give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all. B&J Sports. Johnny makes 1 out of 2. He's got 11, and the Rams lead at 38-32.
Just last time, we're talking about that 6'5" kid in 8th grade from Freeport. Chandler's going to face him in a couple weeks.
That's right. Schaffhauser gets through and now goes to Beal left side. Here's Bauman right into the paint. Boy, their defense sagged. He threw it off the back rim, got his own rebound and put it in.
Stay with that shot, Mike. He's got 9.
38-34. Signorella quickly beats him across. Now to Tinelli. Cochran loops it into Ersic. Now Tinelli's open. His 3 from the corner is a dipper. Rebound Freeport. Ersic with 2 points of basket early on, and that's been it for him. He's yet to be heard from. Skradsky worked it to the corner to Schaffhauser. He blows up the baseline. Yeah. Tinelli blocked it, got another chance, and he got fouled.
Ersic is going to pick up his third.
Schaffhauser will go to the line to shoot 2.
They're not going quietly into the night, Mike.
Ersic has more fouls than points.
Yikes. Sean, our leading scorer, 12.4 per game. Got that early foul trouble, Mike. Had to sit for a while. Hasn't got it going since.
So this is Schaffhauser, the sophomore. All 5 starters have scored, but they have no bench points yet.
Missed his first.
Freeman replaces Kreis now. 38-34. Highlands by 4. They've led by as many as 9.
He's leaving Sean out there with 3.
Freeport currently on a 12-6 run. 38-35. Signorella. Now to Cochran. 1 possession game now. Cochran nearly had it stolen, but got it to Tinelli in the corner. His 3 is in and out. Rebound Freeman tipped it, saved it for a moment, and Freeport has it as Schaffhauser put 2 hands on it. Now over to Beal. Oh, great job again by Cochran to knock it out of bounds. Luke's playing some serious defense.
Now Johnny's going to check in for Sean.
He wanted to give Johnny a quick rest there, I think. That's probably for the rest of the quarter.
Yep. 4:19 to go. Highlands only leading by 3. Mike had a 7-point lead at halftime.
And 9 before that.
Yep.
This is Skradsky. Nearly picked it up.
Yep. Good call.
Schaffhauser back to Skradsky. We played half of the third quarter. Highlands by 3. And now we're going to get a
ride?
Foul and a ride as Skradsky took it in. And again, the Rams pick up the foul.
That's Luke's third. Yikes. Golden Rams in foul trouble. Gotta be careful, Mike.
That can happen out here.
Yep. And you can't have Luke on the bench.
They tried to go to Bauman, but Kreis is right there, and he shut him off.
Johnny, the key was there. Mike never left his feet.
Yeah, he'd have been in trouble then. Here's Skradsky. Tried to loop it to Bauman. Now off the screen, it's Shiring. Skradsky tries to go baseline, but Romello shut that down. Now Beal. Back to Skradsky. Around Freeman this time, and a nickel dimer on Mello.
He mugged him on the way in. That's a good call.
Team fouls even 3 apiece second half. That's 2 on Romello.
All right, guys, no layups here.
Bauman going to back it up now. Goes to Skradsky. Now Beal's open for 3 in the tie. It's good.
They ran that play before, Mike. He's got 13, and we're tied.
Here's Cochran. 15-6 Freeport run. Freeman.
Oh, we got a call for a carry.
He did. He threw it to an area, and Tonelli able to save it. Now Christ back to Cochran. He's open, drives to the basket.
Come on now.
And they're going to call it off of Highlands, out of bounds, and no foul.
Wow. I thought he got whacked, Mike.
So did I. Timeout Highlands. Stosh wants to talk it over. 3:08 left of the third quarter, and we're tied at 38.
Kind of surprised there, Mike. With no call that time. Gives us a chance to talk about the Anchor Inn. We'll be up there this evening after the game. Again, post-game at the Anchor Inn. Always great. Joe, Andy, and Dee. Family tradition since 1953. Great home-cooked meal without having to do the cooking. The original Anchor Burgers, always our favorite. You like the seasoned wing, full wings, not pieces. Make sure to ask about that blue plate special. Always served on a blue plate. What day is Liver Day, Mike?
Liver Onions is Wednesday, I believe.
Wednesday. No reservation needed. Kids up until 11, so there's plenty of time to come to the Anchor Inn after the game. Mike and I will be there. Come by and say hi. It's the Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights.
And remember, with Lent coming up, Fish on a Dish is Friday.
Yeah, it's a biggie up there.
Now they lead. Schaffhauser ahead of the pack. What doesn't go, though? Freeport bidding for their first lead. Here's Tonelli. Tonelli all the way through and lays it in.
There you go.
His first basket of the night. And the Rams take a 2-point lead. Well, Freeport missing the bunny. A chance for their first lead.
Luke has to be careful, Mike, playing out there with 3 fouls. He had to let him go.
All the way through Skradsky, but it wouldn't go. And Signorella has it. Well, the timeout by Stosh.
There was a foul there.
Good one. Oh, great pass by Cochran to Christ, and he's fouled.
Luke got hacked 3 times going through there, Mike. It's like a minefield.
Johnny Price headed to the line for 2.
Who'd they call that one on?
And it is on Ben Beal, and that's his third. So Johnny Christ will shoot. Okay, here's my trivia question for you.
Yes, sir.
Since 1982 here at Freeport, Gary Davies or Mike Beal have been the coach since 1982, except for 2 years. Who was it?
He'll be coaching the 7th grade this year. Coached at Deer Lake. Second one is good.
That's not the answer.
Not the answer.
Kevin Smetic coached at Deer Lakes.
I thought he took over here for a couple years.
Nope. Freeman with a steal, climbs the ladder. Oh, and he threw a bad pass, just gave it right away to Skradsky. Needs some help. Oh, and Cochran came back and took it away from Beal. Out to Christ. Christ lays it up and in.
Johnny Christ now with 15 to lead all scorers. And we got a timeout.
Mike Beal wants to call a timeout at 2:06. Highlands 44, Freeport 38, 6-0 Highlands run.
Turnovers 10 apiece, Mike. Give me a hint there.
Okay. Gary Davies was 1982 through 02. Mm-hmm. Mike Beal did 03 while Gary was off. I believe he had a heart problem. Mm-hmm. Mike Beal came back, or Gary came back in 04, did one more year, and then retired. Mike took over from 05 through 07. Then Gary came back. No, through 05 through 07, and then our mystery man coached 08 and 09, was 15 and 27, did not make the playoffs, was shown the door, and then Mike Beal's been here ever since.
Would I know the name?
I didn't remember it. I'll be honest with you.
Give me some initials then.
G.R.
G.R. John Gary.
Gene Rogers.
No. Never heard of him.
Gene Rogers was your... The enigmatic Gene Rogers.
Do any of his games?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
We didn't play them.
08, 09, no. We were up.
We didn't play them. Yeah, we didn't play them then.
Yeah.
and we weren't playing non-section. So, yeah, Gene Rogers was here for 2 years, didn't make the playoffs. That doesn't fly here. So Mike came back.
Nice
Mike had his son Mike come into play, so that made a lot of sense.
Nice run by the Golden Rams after being tied at 38, 6-7.
2 minutes left third quarter. Here's Schaffhauser backcourt. Tries to get around Cochran. Cochran got to be careful with 3 fouls. Throws it to the student section.
11th turnover. Highlands to take over. Might not be a bad idea to take a little time off the clock here.
We have people to protect with fouls, too.
Guess who's back in the game? Jalen Brown, Mike, with his 4 fouls.
Well,
come on, no, they're going to call a jump ball. It's a good call.
Freeport gets it at 1:43.
That'll be Highlands' 11th turnover. 11 apiece here, Mike.
44-38, Highlands by 6. Final regular season game of the year. Rams at 16-4. They went 18-4 2 years ago. We won't play the 22nd game this year. Lincoln Park game won't be made up. There's no time unless we did it like right away. Schaffhauser kicked it to the corner, and Shiring's going to take a 3, and it's short. Rebound. Brown saved it, but stolen by Tonelli. Out to Signorelli. He goes down, and they call a travel.
I didn't see that one, Mike.
It's hard to travel when you don't have the ball.
Which he didn't.
Makes it almost impossible.
12 turnovers apiece. Sean Urster's going to check back in with those 3 fouls. Mike, he'll have to be careful.
More turnovers than the Oakmont Bakery.
There you go.
Here's Beal baseline. Tries to get around Freeman. Kicked it free to Shiring. Now back to Brown. 1 minute left third quarter. And Beal, there is no... For Beal, there is no range. He'll just shoot from anywhere. He's got 3 in this quarter.
He becomes leading scorer with 16. Romello can't tie his shoes, Mike.
No.
You got a 3-point shooter there.
Price. Oh, nice
And
step
one.
through. And he draws the foul.
Johnny Price for 2 will go to the line for third.
That was, I'd like to say comical if he didn't hit the 3, but yeah, Romello bent over. He has those strap shoes, Mike. He went secured.
Bradley Cowan picked it up.
And now he'll have a chance. He's going to sit on the bench.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No. I've seen guys lose shoes.
Price hits it.
He's got 18. He jumps back in the scoring lead.
Rams lead by 6. They're actually winning the game from the line. 42 seconds left of the quarter.
That's a good
6-point
one,
Highlands
Mike.
lead.
Because come playoff time, that's where you're going to win.
They're going to need it.
Yep.
And that nearly cost them the other night. Here's Schaffhauser. They're going to hold for 1. Highlands has the arrow. Back to Brown. 28 seconds. 47-41.
Look at this. They're going to call something.
And that's it. Brown's gone.
Now they call it on Johnny.
They called it on Johnny?
Yep. He put his hand out and he grabbed his hand and threw it away.
He threw it off him, yeah.
Unbelievable. Mike.
Oh, just steal by Signorella. And he knocked it out of bounds. It's Highlands ball with 20 seconds. Oh, what a play he made.
That was an unbelievable call. Go back and look at that. Jalen Brown, basically, Johnny put his hand and he grabbed it and threw it away. And Johnny put his hand back out.
Like you do that to your brother or sister when they point at you, remember?
Yeah. Don't bother me. Now they're going to get Brown out with this smart idea with 20 seconds to go.
Andrew Spear enters, 23. 20 seconds left in the quarter, Highlands by 6. The officiating tonight has been comical, to say the least.
It's not been good on both sides, Mike.
Here's Cochran, 15 seconds. Cochran puts it on the floor. Tried to use a screen for Mercer. 10 seconds. Christ. 8 seconds. Still lots of time. Back to Cochran at 6.
Offensive foul. That's a good call, Mike.
And that's 4 on Luke at 5 seconds.
He armbarred him, Mike. You can't do that.
Freeman back in.
Bad as that call was there, that was a good call, Mike.
So Freeport has 5.4 to go three-quarter court here. And remember, Beal can shoot it from anywhere. He can shoot it from there, trust me. 4 seconds, 3. Gets to half court. He's going to spot up and let it go. Blocked by Freeman! And he stole the ball! How about that one? Listen to the Highlands fans.
Did nothing wrong. That referee went over there. He blocked the shot and walked away. That's what you're supposed to do.
He was walking The rivalry's back.
Yes, it is, but like I said, there's uncalled for, you know? Well, Mike, I have a trivia question for you. It's a history trivia question. So I don't want you to answer because I want the guys watching the game, our players, to see if they can answer it first. We mentioned the Mount Rushmore of coaches for Highlands.
Right.
Who's on the real Mount Rushmore?
Oh, that's a good one.
Don't answer right away.
We'll hang on to that one for a while. Mount Rushmore trivia brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized training for third graders all the way up to varsity. You can go to visit on Instagram, Micah Mason 22.
And Mike, the top 5 according to Trib Review coming in tonight in 5A. Number 1 is Mars. 2 is Trinity. They have them a lot higher than we do. 3 is Highlands. 4 is Frank Regional. 5 is McKeesport. Mentioned Moon lost to Montour 60-52. That fell out. We had some quality wins, though, in Section 3. We'll get to those if we have a chance on Friday night and over the weekend. Trinity's
playing great right now. They really are. Their biggest problem was they lost the game to Laurel Highlands. They split with McKeesport. That's why they didn't win the section. Signorella. Now to Tanilli. Dump down to Ursig. Lays it up.
And
shoots and scores and draws the foul.
Sean's second basket of night, Mike, and they're going to do this with Luke Cochran on the bench, Mike.
There'll be a lot of responsibility between Signorella and Tanilli to handle the ball. This is Ursig. Chance to complete the three-point play. Rams by 8. He missed it. Christ got the rebound, though. Back out to Tanilli. 49-41 Highlands. They try to trap Christian, and he's able to hang on to it. Put the count on, and they rode him. They fouled him. That's going to be one. Highlands will shoot the 1-and-1. That's 7 against the Yellow Jackets. That's on Schaffhauser. That'll be his first.
Looking up, Mike, I'm surprised it's 7-5 Freeport and fouls. I thought Highlands had a lot more. It just seemed to be that way. Hey, Mike, in that shot right now, the guy in the yellow jacket down there, that's Pat Cowan.
Yeah, and it's Brad's grandpa, sitting next to John Mason.
Missed the first
Missed the front end. It's loose. And Freeport has it down 8 at 7:31.
Here's something needed by Pat. He's a good friend of Glenn Mills and John Mason. He's out here because his grandson's a senior.
Oh, travel as Beal slid. He did. He turned it over at 7:19.
Brody Cowan, he's a senior here, Mike. His granddaughter is a senior at Leechburg. And they have senior night tonight. And guess who his granddaughter is?
Who's that?
Damon Davies' daughter.
How about that?
Pat's daughter married Damon Davies. You mentioned the big circle of life here. Gary Davies was coach for a long time here. His son was coach at Leechburg. He has a daughter out there. He's helping out the girls team.
Tanilli all the way through. Can't get it to go, but there's Ursig to lay it up and in.
Follow up by Ursig was big.
By the way, Luke Cochran out there. Both point guards playing with 4 fouls. Highlands by 10. Their biggest lead of the night.
I still want to know what Romello did at the end of the quarter beside blocking the shot.
He was walking to his bench. Bauman stops and pops. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Kreis. Highlands with the ball in a 10-point lead. Less than 7 to go. Johnny cornered to Tanilli. Now to Ursig. Ursig around Schaffhauser. Blocked from behind by Schaffhauser. Tanilli nearly stole it, but it knocked it off of Freeport off of Highlands out of bounds.
Sean didn't see that one coming.
He did not, did he? That's a great play.
Now look what Highlands did, Mike. When they're on defense, Luke's going to the bench.
Right, they're going to play some offense, defense here. Here's Gradsky, tipped, steal by Freeman. He's got Kreis. Freeman 3-on-2, going to go all the way through with a lay-in. And the finger roll.
10 for Romello.
53-41.
All of a sudden it's a 12-point lead, Mike, just like that.
Oh, and they throw it to the cheerleaders. Another turnover for Freeport.
Highlands now forcing 15 turnovers, Mike. That's 12. That's right on both averages. We force 15 a game, create 12 a game ourselves, and we're right there right now.
Here's Cochran to bring it up. The clock winds to 6, fourth quarter. Highlands by 12. Cochran back to Kreis. Now Freeman has it. Oh, Nice move by Romello. Kicked it to the corner to Tonelli. Here it comes. Off the rim. Rebound. Freeman has
Look
it.
at that. He just gathered that one, Mike.
Freeman's going to kick it back out, and Kreis is open. It's
Yes.
down.
Johnny Kreis with 21, Mike.
Now Freeport tries to beat him down. Highlands by 15. And it hangs on there and it won't go. Rebound to Ursig. Rams 9-0 fourth quarter. Tonelli, Cochran drives through. It went off a foot out of bounds. This will be Highlands at 5:21.
What's Johnny's career high, Mike? Got 21 here.
Well, let's find it.
Getting close.
Let's go to the career high page. I think it's 25. 23 against Beaver Falls.
I didn't see that game, so I've seen.
This is the most you've seen him score.
Exactly.
Now looped it into Ursig, and the Rams will control it at 5:19. They've come out flying here in the fourth quarter.
All the way over to Luke. That's what they wanted, Mike. Oh, nice
good
defense.
job inside by Anthony Olasino. Got a hand on that and knocked it out of bounds. That's Sig's cousin, Anthony.
He's out there getting his action first of the evening. And again, his brother Matt, Mike, 6'5" in 8th grade.
And
Can't
the
wait to
sister was
see him.
tremendous. 1-3 Cochran. Back rim no good. Rebound Schaffhauser. Well, Johnny's
sister
feeling
play,
it.
right?
Yeah, Jess, she was a great player.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, she
Brown. Yes.
Look at
The
that.
save. Oh, great play by Cochran again. Cochran drives, lays, score. We missed it. Freeman, no. Tonelli, yes.
Yes.
Tonelli for 2.
Highlands, I believe, calls the timeout. They lead it 58-41.
That was wall-to-wall action, Mike, there. Isaiah Bauman
11-0 fourth quarter.
was in Mike Bill's lap that time. Let's finish up the trivia question. We'll talk about Wireless Zone. Who are the 4 guys?
Well, it's George Washington. Is it Abe Lincoln? Is it Thomas Jefferson and Teddy Roosevelt?
Teddy Roosevelt, you cleared the board. By the way, Abe Lincoln, what's his claim to fame in sports?
He was a great wrestler.
And what was his record?
It was undefeated.
He had 1 loss.
He had 1 loss, bare-fisted.
200 wins and 1
loss. Abe Lincoln. He was tall.
Who knew?
Abe Lincoln was tall for his day. You know that. He was a tall drink of water.
Well, the Wireless Zone, Mike, we'll get out our devices. I've been sending the scores out all night to Bill Heasley. Independent franchises, biggest ones in America, offering most popular smartphone devices, tablets, accessories, and award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see them. Wireless Zone has 12 locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. We have them in Natrona Heights, next to Walmart, and Pittsburgh Mills, next to J.C. Penney's. We'll get the phone number in a second here. Here's carried away with Abe Lincoln. Mike, it's 17.
You asked me the question, and I wasn't sure of the answer. There's a shot is short, and Kreis has the rebound. Here's Signorella, drives, lays. Freeman. They tried to do the. Yeah, they tried. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Beal. Oh, Tonelli got it from behind, and finally, Olasino scores to break the run. 58-43.
Yeah, when you're up 18, you can do that. His dad Ryan's advised against the ball.
Oh, Mello's wide open. He missed
the layup.
See, if he'd have dunked it, it would have gone in.
There you go.
Olasino back the other way.
That's a charge. Offensive foul, boy. Christian Tonelli, I'm glad I don't have to run when he takes fouls, Mike, because he takes a load of them.
He's a tough cookie.
Olasino picks that one up. You got 2 quick ones, Mike. Again, the Natrona Heights location for the Wireless Zone, 724-224-4590. Pittsburgh Mills, 724-275-1154. Call them today.
Rams break the press, and here is Cochran. 4 minutes left. Oh, nice dump down, and Ursig. He makes no mistake. And Ursig with 6 here in the fourth quarter when they matter most. 60-43.
The good for the great, Mike. Good example there. That part like the
driving all the way down was Bauman, and he lays it in. He's got 11. 60-45. Boy, the Rams hit that quick little burst. Kind of like that snow we had overnight.
It was a burst. Yep, that was.
They snowed about a half a foot over Freeport here in the beginning of the fourth quarter, and that's taken all the starch out of this crowd. Cochran now Tonelli. 3:15 to go. Highlands by 15. Oh, a cutter is Signorella.
Hey, Sig didn't put it off the glass for somebody to dunk at that time. He's got 11 now.
He got double figures. He's the third Ram in double figures. He has 11. Cochran or Price with 21 and Freeman with 10.
Nice hands that time by Ersage.
And here comes Cochran back the other way. Cochran's going to run it all the way through. Missed a shot. Rebound Christno. Rebound Alessino has it. 1-on-2.
4-on-1, Mike.
And a block by Tonelli. They call the foul.
No way.
What is it you always say? He anticipated that?
He sure did, Mike. Slow that one down. I'll mark it on a tape, and I'm going to take a look at it again. I will apologize if need be, but that looked pretty clean to me.
17-point Highlands lead. And this is Brown at the line, who's been saddled with fouls here. But he's played most of the second half with them. He's got 7 now.
And he got that fourth one early in the third quarter, Mike.
62-46, the Rams lead it. Again, we will be with you sometime next week. We're not exactly sure when. If the Rams do get a bye, it probably won't be till next Friday, the game. If they don't get a bye, they'll probably play next Tuesday.
By the way, I'd like to thank my wife, Kathy, for confirming that Mount Rushmore for me. I actually had him right. I just wanted to make sure.
Ursig, yes. She was a history teacher, was she not?
She sure was.
64-46.
Now, how many of you guys on the team knew that without looking?
Beal, 3, in and out. Ursig to the corner is going to let it go.
Great job by Sean, just let it go out of bounds.
Freeport has 5 points in the fourth quarter. Highlands has 17.
In the fourth quarter the other day, Gateway only had 3, Mike. So,
hey, there Johnny appeared from the corner as he was gone over there.
We really came out last 2 games in the fourth quarter and done a job defensively.
Bad place to inbound from.
Yep.
But they did a good job. Signorella now back to Cochran. Again, Luke playing with 4. 2:10 remaining. Signorella the double team, but Cochran comes to the rescue. Rams taking it to the basket here in this fourth quarter. A ton of layups. There's Ursig again.
What a pass.
Ursig has 10 points in the fourth quarter, 12 on the game.
And you can thank Luke for all 10 of them. Great passes.
And you look up in Highlands by 20.
And Mike, we're talking about seeding. 4-point game wouldn't look very good. 20 does, huh?
It does. Loops it over to Bauman. Bauman, pair of threes go in. Turn around and blocked by Freeman.
Ramella, great timing there. Boy.
Freeman. Wouldn't go. Ursig is fouled from behind. Now, there was no whistle on Mello there because there was a player right underneath.
Right. You got to allow him a place to land.
Ursig will head to the line for 2.
Well, Mike, again, like I said, our section did a great job in non-section action since last Tuesday when we met. Franklin Regional beat McKeesport 69-60, North Catholic 45-29. You ready for this? Gateway beat North Allegheny 42-29. Yikes. They're playing North Hills tonight. 29 points. North Allegheny.
They can choke you off. They're a very, very good defensive team. And a lot of their great defense comes from the fact of how deliberate they are with the ball, I think.
Yeah,
Gateway.
So 37 points was an offensive outburst against them, huh?
Again, the last 3 times we've played Gateway, they've averaged 30 points against us.
Greensburg beat Albert Gallen, another playoff team.
Highlands by 21. This is Bauman. 1:25 to go.
72-59. Our last team in the playoff, Armstrong, beating off 45-41.
Everybody
that
did well.
Us out.
Yep.
Makes us all look good.
I'll make sure to get thanks in to Sean Stevenson, who always helps us out here at Freeport, the athletic director. Schaffhauser had it blocked. And Kreis has the rebound. Out to Cochran. He's going to chase it down.
How many blocks tonight, Mike? There he is again.
Into Ursig. Spin. Glass. Wouldn't go. And a rebound to Brody Cowan.
Final minute. Brody's out there, senior.
Right side, Schaffhauser's threes off the back rim. Ursig flashes through and knocked it out of there. Here's Cochran.
Ram pap. Proud of him over there.
Cochran tried to get it in low to Freeman. But too many Yellow Jackets.
13th Highlands turnover.
Cowan able to save it now and goes to Schaffhauser at 38 seconds. Rams going to win their 17th of the year. Ooh. High off the glass, Schaffhauser. It is down.
Now remember, Mike, this thing was tied at 38.
Yes, it was.
29-10 run since then.
Here's Kreis at 22 seconds. Rams going to dribble it out. They are.
Freedom's going to let them have.
Highlands will finish the regular season losing once since Christmas. And that was to Alderdice on a Sunday without Johnny Christ. Final score here tonight, Highlands 67, Freeport 48.
Isaiah Bauman and Luke Cochran will meet again, Mike. Next 2 years, we'll have them in section. It'll be great. And a great rivalry story here this evening. Previews of coming attractions there the next 2 years. And next time we'll meet, Mike, it'll be playoff action. I'm getting excited right now.
All right, let's wrap it up. Thanks to Chandler Timmons, as always, for his able work over here to my right.
He's going to the playoffs, too.
He is. He'll be with us. Once again, that final score here tonight, Highlands 67, Freeport 48. We'll see y'all in the playoffs. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So